shy person, so it's true. When people find that I'm actually shy, they're surprised. Because I'm always seated behind the camera. I never get to sit face to face with anyone. So it's understandable. I'm not a very... Guys, I don't know my for. Let's get straight to the point. So I think 3 years ago, my makeup artist invited me to a conference at, I don't know if you've heard of Prophet Akwesi Ajiman Prempeh. I don't know if you've heard of him. Yeah. So she invited me and I went to his church and he called me from the crowd and prophesied that he saw me standing in front of a crowd at the National Theatre talking about my life. And so today is not just coming to stand here and talk, it's actually a prophecy being manifested. And the fact that you are seated there means that you are part of a prophecy. You are not at the wrong place, you are at the right place, and it means that your life is also taking its proper, path. You are here for a reason, and I know that at the end of my speech or whatever you want to call it, you understand why you came here. And I pray to the Lord to help me speak boldly, and I also pray that by the end of my speech, your life will not be the same. You come face to face with your potential and understand that no matter the situation you're going through it for a purpose. And in future, you understand the reason why you're going through all that you're going through. Meaning about you, maybe I know what they want to see and you don't have any problem at all. Yes. I don't know about you. Is there anyone here who is going through any difficulty at this stage in their life? Anyone at all? Who thinks that, hey, maybe I do it here. I want to give up. Is there anyone amongst you? Well, yeah, sure. Okay, then before you give up and throw in the towel, maybe you should listen to this story. Around 2003, I was staying with my auntie in Tema. And I had a little argument with her, and her husband thought I was a bit difficult to control. So they threw me out of the house. I was 21. I had nowhere to go. I ended up staying with some friends at a mechanic shop in Tema Community 2. And mechanic shop, I'm talking about like a big parcel of land, a castle. And there are wooden structures that people are more or less squatting. So I went to live with them, and I think 2 weeks after moving in, I had a call that my mom had fallen sick. So I had to go and visit her at Nkoko. I went and her situation was not good at all. Around that time, I had another call, that there was a job opening at a radio station called Nkosoa FM in Kumasi. So I had to, I had to be commuting between Nkoko and Kumasi. I'll go and play there mid-morning around 10 to 12 and pick a trotro and come back to Nkoko, sleep by my mom's side at the hospital, and go back the next morning to Kumasi, go on and come back the next evening. I was doing that for about 3 weeks. Then one morning, Wednesday morning, it was October, I think 16th or so, when I was getting ready to leave, my mom told me that the doctors, this was what she said, Efia, I said, man, doctor, listen me woo. And I was like, hey, man, see, Joyce, that's my sister and my brother. And she was like, Bibia Unyamensam. That was her last words. I cried, I picked the next car, I went back to Kumasi. Then the evening when I was coming back, I tried my best, but my car. So I had to sleep in Kumasi, in a colleague's house. Very early in the morning, I had a call that my mom had passed on. And I just quit the Nkosoa FM job. I came back to Tema to stay at the mechanic shop again. I was there for a year and a half or so. And during this time, something very peculiar happened. I tried to get a job with Adom FM at that time. I would go there, try to convince them to pick me. I had the potential. They didn't believe in me. There was a man called Daddy Bosco. I don't know if you heard of him. He gave me a shot. He told me to come and play from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. So I'll go and play at 12 midnight to 4 a.m. Sleep on the carpet from 4 to 5:30 to 6. Wake up and walk back to the mechanic shop. I did it for 1 year. Someone knew that. And I was there for a year, but I was never recognized as a worker. They never saw me. I was not a worker. My name was not on their payroll. If anything happened, I wasn't there. I was just there. And during that time, I met a man called Wafapache. We had a friendship going on. We would talk. He would ask about my mom, my sister, and stuff. And I mean, we became friends when I was there. You know, have you heard of Kwabena Pache? Yeah. I met Kwabena Pache during that year. And TV3 was also auditioning for a newscaster or something. And I went. Loads of people. They chose like 5 people. I was among the people they chose. Uncle Sifi and Amen. When they shortlisted, after the 5 people or so, I was dropped. But the guy who auditioned me, his name was Rex Annan. So keep these 2 names, Kwabena Pache and Rex Annan, the guy who auditioned me at TV3. Eti makoshi she tema wa adom FM na anya ye di ne ho agim. California shift, I quit. And TV3 no so amaso. Then I heard there was Top Radio was doing I think their stations never bother my kind of thing. So when I heard that Top Radio was doing their test transmission, and during that time, when I was living at the mechanic shop, times were so hard that there were days when it was really hard for us. There was a man called Captain Asante. We had to literally go to him at times and beg for food to eat, my sister and myself. We had the test transmission at Top Radio. There was a presenter's guide thing. I don't know if you saw me on that reality show, presenter's guide, and presenter's guide. This Kwabena Pache man I met at Adom FM in the past saw me on TV. I need to go. So he reached out and called me, and my job opening at Oman FM came. I understood why I had to go and try to work with Adom FM. I went there for a whole year just to, have that friendship with Kwabena Pache, because the Lord had bigger and better plan for me at Oman FM. At the time I really wanted to be there at all costs. But were ordaining for me. But at that time, I wasn't patient. I didn't understand why I was going through all that hardship. I come on Oman FM. I go to Unique Floral to buy some stuff. You remember the Rex Annan guy I told you about? The guy I met at the audition at TV3. It's my call. Then I ran into this guy after God knows how many years. And he's like, do you remember me? I auditioned you at TV3, this and that. I've been thinking of having my own TV show called Onye. You want to be the host? I said yes. I was on the show for 8 weeks. Then I was kicked out. I'm like that proverbial square peg in a round hole. In fact, I'm a misfit. And me, you know, as I said, if you want to be different, you want to be irreplaceable, you have to be different. You can't be like any ordinary person. It's who banana or get banana swing it semia or big destiny. It's a young one says I'm gonna say. As one day for the new yeah, that's one day and say the way you move is too big. It's like there's something in us that wants to come out, but people don't understand it. And it's not their swing there. After 8 weeks or so, Rex said he couldn't work with me anymore because I was hustling them for money. I wanted to get paid. A girl's got to get paid, and I'm like, wow. Almost all went to be in Jamaica, so they gave me the sack. And out of like desperation and frustration and the thought of saying, I'm going to fail. This was my show, they took it away from me, you know. The controversial, as Pastor Brian would want to put it, delay show was born. And see, if they had not given me the sack, I wouldn't have thought of, you know, producing my own show. And those things, you know, I realized that in my life, anytime they ever come and go, you know, maybe a time last one wasn't with you, let me move you on to the next level. It's when I'm so comfortable there, the people around me, they will have to throw me out. But when I was much younger, I may blaming for first, oh, they treated me bad and stuff. But me, I realized, look, they didn't treat me bad. It was just time for me to move to the next level. And I say, I'm going to Bible quotation. 1 John 2:19. I'm not a pagan, no. I'm not a heathen, I'm a Christian. You'll be surprised. I'm a Christian. And Pastor Brian is my spiritual father. For real though. They be trying to help me saying, I'm coming one. And come and do a bedunana. Yame come and Sweetie from Oman FM, you know about the delay show, you heard about Efia Schwarzenegger, you heard about Coco Brown. And I think my friend of my consolation prize is this. This is my consolation prize. And people just said it's a joke. Some people thought I was joking at the beginning. And in fact, maybe said it was a joke. Because when I started out like 3.5 years ago, my first container, one of the rooms, like I was renting a 2-bedroom house in East Legon. Into one of the rooms, my kitchen, my living room side, my storeroom. I didn't even know what I was doing at the beginning. This was just 3 years ago. And guess what? Just last year, I bought it. Wow. And renovated it. And it's my own now. And just last year, I bought another house. And when I say I grown up before me, I say I grown. Say yeah, you were Tamale, you were Cape Coast, you were Koforia, you were Accra, you were Tema, you were Techima. We are nationwide. And to think, say, just a few years ago, my sister and I literally had to go and beg for food to eat. And today, we are providing food for people. If this is not God, I don't know what this is. Meaning what this is. Because when I started out, I was called names. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not fair enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. And yet, when I name a flow, and you only want to make a photo. All facts, all facts, all facts. No crap. It's true. It's true. It's very true. And I am one of the most modest personalities in our industry. I don't post my cars on social media. I don't post this and that on social media. But I can comfortably tell you, say, papa. And from where I stand, when I look back 10 years ago, 10 years later, and I look at 10 years ahead, amazing, 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 amazing. What you're going through now, it's a learning process. He's taking you through that pain so that he will put a kofona ube. He'll be placing them one. He'll place your Rex Annan on the way. He'll place your Kabana Pachi on the way. He'll be placing those people on the way. And 5-10 years from now, you will understand why you're going through the problems you're going through. It is when they reject you and stuff. I don't think they hate you. It's not any or more. It's a higher force that is pushing them to do what they're doing. Because you are in your comfort zone. And your greatness is on the other side of your comfort zone. So if you are not moved from where you are, you think it's okay, but you will not be able to move to the next level. It's just a vessel the Lord is using. It's not too much. My master the Lord I serve. The Prophet Brian Martin, God I serve. The Pastor Eric Hemeku, God I serve. The Dr. Philip I, God I serve. He's still in the miracle business. Nasa the fruit is send me. I know I'm probably the most hated presenter in Ghana. But at the same time, also, you can't do without me. That's right. And I'm going to be here for a very long, long time. You can't get rid of me. It's me, the master will not be here. Nyame, you will feel. He will sort you out one day. Come on, to you. Be okay, why? Madam Master. Pastor, I'm waiting here.
All right. I want to take 3 questions. 3 questions. Maybe you've been seeing her on TV. You've heard her speak right now, but you want to ask a question for her to answer. I'm taking 3 questions. All right, lady. All right, our gentleman over there. Can you please get up? They'll pass the microphone with you. Let's clap our hands. Come on. All right, quickly, please. Is there any other person from this side? Okay, you. I'm thinking, okay.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Fatima. My question that I want to ask Sister Dule. I'm a Muslim before I convert to Christian. And my family disowned me. Even now, I was even give up. I've tried everything in life. I was hairdressing. My work, I was selling food. Everything is not going well with me. And in fact, I've even given up. At times, I used to feel like killing myself and poisoning the children because I have 5 children. And my husband too, I was raped. And I'm pregnant now. So, and my husband too, he has passed away. I don't have a phone. But last week, I was sick and they referred me to Rich Hospital. I saw the people. And I saw Pastor, because about 3 years ago.
Oh, peace. It is you.
I went for a program at a life chapel at Bishop Salifon. I saw him there. So the time I saw the big one, I said, no, I must attend this program.
So what's your question, madam?
Even your story has encouraged me that I know that one day. Of course.
That wasn't the question.
Your friend Owen Now, the question of the person is mostly in Kofor attitude will become once a man or reply will be encounter once a month that Emma delay and reply with that. And then, like my children want to tell say seriously, Obi anyone waka delay once a month. I'm a delay and reply with that. And then,
I was like, I'm a reply.
at times I was so coming.
This is my thought. You want to say Obi Kamasema, the person listening to the Nipanekano has already taken a stance. Instead, the Nipanekano wouldn't change Nipano. Nadri. And the hustle and tussle and the back and forth. It's like a person from my airport. As a walk Jenny. Not from my airport. Now I don't know anything. What's it there? What's it there? You never get to your destination now. So you just have to, keep going and keep your eye on the prize. Because, if you know what you want in life, these nyama there. And I buy some photos I'm going to confront you. So the phone and cancel phone. So it's all your decision. Yeah, when deciding about me and what you want to say about me, it's all I can't really change your mind. So I don't see the point in explaining myself. It's an ending. And other Alright,
thank you for the opportunity. I'm in Akolabi, a student of the University of Ghana. I want to ask you a question.
Easy.
I just want to know the greatest challenge in your life. That's the first question. The greatest challenge in your life.
The greatest
Challenge in your life.
Are you talking about now?
Since you were born up to now. Yes. And the second one.
Since I was born.
The second one. How are you able to set up all these businesses that you are owning now? How are you able to set up all the businesses that you are owning now?
Okay. So the biggest challenge in my life. I think each day has its own challenge. There isn't one particular challenger, because this is like the biggest. Each day comes with its own challenge. And I really don't have any challenge like that. The normal, everyday stresses. In fact, we are saying, so I'm not like someone who is always stressing out and thinking. We all have challenges, of course, we do. Even the despites and the rest of them have their challenges. But maybe I'm, easygoing girl. Like, I don't stress myself like that. I'm not a slay queen. I don't have to think about slaying on social media. I don't think about the next gown I'll be wearing for the next event. Life is that easy. I think we complicate things for ourselves. We compete too much. Life is really, really easy. It's a challenge in the
Okay. Delay. I believe a lot of ladies look up to you in the media and they try to get into the media. But there are times when they try to follow their passion of being in the media, they come up with this obstacle where employers demand sex before they give them jobs. And it keeps on repeating this and gets to a point where some give up and they feel like, Charlie, the media is all about people sleeping out, so I can't believe them. And I believe you've encountered, I don't know whether you've encountered some of this stuff, but what do you have to tell them? How do they navigate themselves through all these barriers in order to do that?
That's a very beautiful question. When I was trying to come up in the industry, I personally didn't face that challenge of I want to sleep with you. It's not like I don't have a banging body or anything. I just feel like Mommy and Sakra, we are 3 friends who are going. There's always that girl that every man sees is hitting at that particular girl. Because a power here. A member who buy a power home and I'm a what? Into Jaja one, they will want to do that with you. Into a manner, so we should carry. We are always blaming people and say, "Oh, that person wants to do it." It's just at times we don't carry ourselves well. I personally did not, and that thing that women find excuses. Oh, I'm a woman, I can't do this. No, you are a woman, you can do it. Nobody's going to help you do it. You have to do it yourself. You have to achieve it. You can make it. Stop finding excuses and saying that this one wants to sleep with. Nobody wants to sleep with you. Go after your dream. You achieve it. Stop saying this and that. Or be a person, but I have before.
Amen.
Amen.
Prophet Brian, I'm sure I will say, what did delay about him?
Amen.
I've been to my person and person with this out. I say, we product now the banner about Sardinia and the other good. But one baby, I have a kind of picture like that. Ghana house no twika some so because I be a picture not just I be I say my dream one God that will be smart me say me to sabi but you share na one ton ya a picture no the same catch us yes I know advert no ka on bet my picture no if you
no money there oh me am qualified.
And only one more can open for France.
Hilarious.
Hello.
Okay, so that wasn't a question. I don't have to give him an answer. That was an advice. Mafa in good faith. But umpo delays are in. Peche. Maybe peche. Abu sapaya. Yes, also.
My question comes in two folds.
And then, about this in your duty. Two folds, sunny way.
Okay, so mostly when people want to go and inspire, for example, someone like me, I'm in Ghana Telecom University, and and I go to my former school. I went to Motown, so I go to my former school.
Name dropping. While dropping it.
So you go to your former school to tell them about how successful and other things that you have become and all that, and they feel like you need someone who is at the top level or someone who everybody's looking up to, like the whole world, before they can really fit inside your story. And my question is this, the first one: should you get to the very top before you can motivate? And two, what is your greatest secret to your success? What is the drive that keeps motivating you each and every day? Thank you.
I don't think you have to get to the very top before you can motivate. I don't think I'm at the very top, but I'm here and I'm talking to you. And you know, I mean, may example enough say you don't have to be at the very top, because I'm not at the very top. I'm just climbing. If, let's say, I'm taking 100 steps, I'm on my maybe 10th. So you can, I mean, at the beginning, you can inspire. And right now, we have social media, and so we can all inspire everyone. Try and put out the good things and let people know, you know, that you're also achieving something. I don't think you have to get to the very top before you can inspire. And what was the last person? Was my biggest, my big, maybe I think I'm quite driving the most. Let's say, in fact, I'm here. Yes, I was talking about literally going to beg for food. I'm not joking. I'm not being dramatic or exaggerating. My sister is here. She knows what I'm talking about. And where is she? My sister has always been by my side. During thick, thin, one of whom will assemble in a no dimension. She's always by my side. She's seated there, or she yelled right behind me. So what I'm saying is, because Medi here and Medi come down, me sans nothing here jale home. And some conquasumubio. It's only my biggest motivation. The same way. Thank you all for having me. God bless us all.
Come on, let's clap our hands, everyone. Give it up for. Please clap your hands. All right. I want to appreciate my wonderful wife, Lady Abby. Clap your hands for her. Please clap your hands for her. You know, you're still tomorrow.